Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we are on the Citadel server in Minecraft for now, but we're going to be trying Hightail later on today when it launches. I thought it was going to launch at midnight, but it's going to launch at 11 a.m. my time, so it's a couple hours from now. So we'll mess around in Minecraft. We've got lots to do around the command center, and then we'll move over to Hightail. I'll probably have to change the stream, I'll probably have to restart the stream, so there'll be two different VODs later on if you're watching this later on YouTube. But it should be good. We will have to install the game. I can't pre-install it. I have to wait for the game to actually open up at 11 a.m. to install it. So I'll pop on and we'll probably chat while it installs in the background. Hopefully it won't take too long. I do have a pretty decent internet connection and a good computer, so it shouldn't be too bad. I don't know what to expect. I've done a little bit of research into Hightail. I tried not to read too much. I think it would be kind of fun to go in and experience it pretty green. So we'll see how it goes. As far as the command center, we're just going to dig out a little bit more of the power core. I'll review some of the options that we have for the lighting. And I also have to think about like how we're going to source it. If we decide that we're going to do copper bulbs for the core, then I need to figure out where I'm going to get them all, how I'm going to get them all, that kind of stuff. There's a new episode of the Spawn Chunks out right now. We recorded yesterday and published yesterday. So 384 is available on your favorite podcasting app. It's on YouTube. The video version is on Spotify as well. And you can download that at your leisure. It's all about the baby animals that are coming to Minecraft, the updates that they released last week that we talked about here on the stream. Johnny and I did a full conversation about it yesterday, and we had a couple of emails about them too. So it was a good conversation. I think you'll enjoy it if you're a Minecraft fan. So check it out, the Spawn Chunks, wherever you get your podcasts. Mikatu, Goonie, Katie, hello, SweetSandi, what's up? So we had some of these things going through the day. I think this is out of sequence now. Probably. So the two options we had were moving pistons to reveal lights or using observers. Now these are, the sequence is messed up. We can make it go in order. I feel like that feels too mechanical. I feel like this feels more energy related. So I think we're probably going to go with the copper bulbs. We may still do some sort of sound effect. I think that could be kind of fun. All right, so I'm going to pack this up. And it's going to be a lot of observers. I'm kind of bummed that I turned all of my quartz crystal into blocks. Not all of it, most of it. I really need to organize my weathered. Is there a difference? That's subtle. Really hard to see in the inventory. I was wondering why they weren't stacking. Okay. Nadila, hello. How's it going? Hope everyone's having a good week so far. The baby animals do look pretty cute, yeah. The pigs especially. I thought the animation on the rabbits was good. I didn't think the cows or the sheep looked all that great, but... And I know what a calf looks like in real life, and I just, for whatever reason, I think they could have gone a little bit more cartoony with the sheep and the cows, or the lambs and the calves, I should say. All right, let's get rid of these note blocks so I'm not listening to that terrible noise. You don't realize how long it takes to mine out a frog light until you have to take several of them down. It's really quite a long time, considering we've got haste 2 everywhere. Unless there's a different tool I'm supposed to use for frog lights. Is it the hoe? They look Minecrafty. Froglight doesn't have a tool. Yeah, the kitten's head is a bit too big. I thought the puppies looked good. I might have to go into my resource pack and change the bubble column noise to be something more sci-fi, because the water whoosh kind of takes me out of it. While we've got some emeralds, I should probably go get some quartz again. I think this stream for Minecraft is going to be a little bit of kind of maintenance and upkeep. Things that we're going to have to do to move on to the next phase. I should get a zombie in here too. Is this the time of day where they refresh? No. Yes, it is. Well, I'm out of iron, so we'll just go back over here. Certainly get more than 2 stacks here. Whoops. I might have lost that one. Yep, 2 stacks and a bit. I think it's a stack and 8, which would make sense because I dropped one by accident. The collar changes places when it's sitting? Oh, I didn't notice that. Probably gonna need more room for smooth than anything else. Let's just leave these in here. That's what we're using most of them for anyway. I don't know what I needed the water for. All right, so we can continue to dig down inside the power core, which is probably what we're going to do. I also need to take a note on how to craft a copper bulb. Don't really remember this. It's an end rod, right? No, blaze rod. Right, blaze rod, copper, and redstone dust. One of the easier ways to get them will be to ransack the trial chamber that we have. There's a trial chamber right down there, as far as I remember. So we can go get more of those too. So, bring some shulker boxes, I guess. This is almost full. I should just fill this up. Those are all full. We'll get some spare room in there. So is anybody here looking forward to trying out Hightail? I didn't mention this at the start of the stream again, and I really, really meant to. I have a Patreon discount going on right now. We have until Saturday. It is my 12th year on Patreon. It's my Patreon anniversary. And so it's 30% off for your first month on the top, on the bottom 2 tiers. So like the entry level, I would say top, I mean the top of the page. The 2 entry level Patreon levels, it's $2 or $5 a month. and you'll get 30% off your first. You get to join the Discord once you join the Patreon, and it automatically renews. So unlike Twitch, you don't have to worry about coming back in and remembering to sub and all that kind of stuff. And you just kind of keep on maintaining access to the Discord as long as you're a Patreon sub, and I really, really appreciate it. It's one of the best ways to help me stream more often. I'd like to try to increase the frequency of the streams and the different games that I can get, and by supporting on Patreon, it's one of the ways that you can help with that, so I really, really appreciate it. Helps out with things like buying Hightail too. I mean, not that it was expensive, but it's just when a game like that comes out and you want to go and pick it up, you don't have to think about it because of the support from you guys. I can just go get it, and that way we can experience it together, and then that people can make a decision if they want to buy it themselves and all that kind of stuff. Same thing with Enshrouded, although Enshrouded, I have to say, was a game code given to me by Pixelrus, who got it from the devs, so that wasn't purchased. But there are other games that I have purchased specifically for reviewing and playing on stream. Stardew Valley was one. What was another one? Well, I mean Satisfactory, but we've been playing that a long time. We've certainly got our money's worth out of Satisfactory. I've got a funny feeling this is going to want to go down at least to Deep Slate, if not probably Bedrock level. And that's going to be painful. It's not even that big. I kind of wonder whether I'm shooting myself in the foot by going around in circles here when really I should just blitz through the middle, but we've got water columns right now that we're using to get to different levels underneath the island, so I feel like it makes sense to do it in stages. I think I have too many games on right now, so I will wait on Hightail. What are you playing, Sandy? I mean, obviously, I think everybody here, or most people here, play Minecraft, but like, what other games are you playing right now? I want to play more games and stream a variety of games in 2026. I feel like I enjoy Minecraft, and I know I get a lot of views for Minecraft, but I want to make sure that I'm spreading my wings, so to speak. We're definitely going to get back into Satisfactory when they update that game, too. .2 should be coming out sometime soon. I hope. If they don't release it soon, I feel like Satisfactory is going to lose some steam. I really like midday in here. It's really cool looking. The sun shining down. Going back to Final Fantasy 14, different variants of Minecraft. Oh, Expedition 33. That's on Game Pass for people that have Game Pass. You can try it out that way. I've thought about that. I'm not a big turn-based person. The story looks like it's probably pretty good. Oops. I need to know actually where we are in terms of levels. This is 72, I think. 70. So we are now down 22 levels. That's it. Okay. I wanted to go at least 32. Arbitrarily. Other than no reason other than just seems like a good number. And honestly, it'd probably be more like 33 just because odd numbers in Minecraft usually work out better from a design perspective. Curious about Baldur's Gate 2. I've been meaning to check that out. The only thing is, for me, not knowing if I would like it, it's always really expensive. Even when it's on sale, it's like $70. And so I can't really go down that road. And I don't want to watch somebody play it because then I feel like it'd be kind of spoilery, right? Because it's a very story-based game. I still haven't picked up Dispatch. I meant to after talking about it on the Citadel Cafe. That was something I meant to do. What kind of turned me off of picking that up was that Ryan Murphy was talking about it on the Citadel Cafe Christmas episode, and he said that there's a streamer mode because there's violence and nudity, and there's also what's it called, copyrighted music in the game. And I was like, well, I kind of want to experience the game as it was intended. I know a lot of people streamed it, but like I'd have to cut out the audio in the VOD. But then again, I'm not sure how many people would actually watch the VOD, so I don't know. I'm undecided on Dispatch. Ryan said it was good, but I mean, maybe I just played on my own. It's always hard when you're a streamer trying to figure out like what games you should just play and what games you should not play on your own and save for stream. For example, I'm playing the Hogwarts Legacy game on Xbox right now. I've only just kind of scratched the surface. So far, it's pretty good. But it's pretty chill, and so it's a good kind of like evening couch game for me. And it was part of Game Pass. I didn't actually buy it. It's just part of the subscription for Game Pass, so it was an easy... Yeah, sure, that's a big title. I'll check that out for... I don't want to say for free, because obviously I pay for Game Pass, but like for no additional cost, I will absolutely check it out. So far, so good. There's something else I downloaded for Game Pass as well that I haven't tried. It's like a little mouse survival game. If anybody in chat knows what I'm talking about, throw the title in there. I haven't tried it yet, but that's something I could probably stream. Because I can stream with... This is the thing that I couldn't believe. They changed Xbox Game Pass, and now with Game Pass, I can stream a lot of those same titles. If they're available for PC, I can stream them. I don't have to buy them. So some of the titles like that, like this little mouse survival game, I could totally stream that on like a Friday or something like that. I think it'd be kind of fun. I think Fridays are going to be my try a new game day when I don't have a Lego set. Mosa352, welcome in. How'd you find the stream? We are digging out a giant chasm for a sci-fi power core. We're in the middle of this big base. We're digging this hole. Minecraft player digging a hole. I know. So unique. A lot of andesite. At some point, we're going to run into my tunnels. I think that'll be an interesting point. I wonder if I need to start putting lights in the corners. There is no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'd have to put 2 in there. Winterboro? I think that might be it. That sounds about right. Hold on. Let me just look that up. Yep, that's it. So I haven't tried it yet, but I installed it on my Xbox. But I thought, you know, maybe I should just do that on stream. I mean, who knows? This week, if we like Hightail, then we might be playing more of that on Friday. Blast Jordan, hello, welcome in. You know, as long as I've been playing Minecraft, there's still always something so satisfying about clearing out geometric spaces in an organic landscape. There's something about the order from the chaos that's very cathartic. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't remember what level I put those tunnels on. I feel like it was 30 blocks down. So we're only 4 levels away. Digging and placing blocks is kind of relaxing. Oh, for sure. It's a nice brain break sometimes as a creator. Because like if you're trying to design and do something all the time, it's nice to have these tasks when you're not quite sure what you want to do next in a big build like this too. Because like, well, it has to get dug at some point, and right now I don't have any ideas for the next, you know, couple of wings outside of like putting in a basic floor, you know, which is just going to be more andesite. I'm not sure how much of that andesite I want to place down, so I could work on the top floor, but I feel like that's getting ahead of myself. One, two, three, four, five. Thanks for the follows. Appreciate it. Lots of follows. Miss Ma'am, hello, how's it going? Just let me turn off notifications here. Unfortunately, it looks like there might be some bots coming around. Nothing much I can do about that until Twitch does their thing. Yeah. So unfortunately, follow spam, yeah, that's odd. We've not seen that in a long, long time. So I've muted the on-screen notifications until that stops, but like we're into the couple hundred now at least, so we'll have to see. I don't know what that does other than just gives me really it's hard for me to then track my metrics to figure out like, well, how many new followers did I get this month? Twitch is just going to tell me I got like an absolute ton, which is going to throw off all my stats. I guess that's why people do it, just to be annoying. Yeah, we don't want that at all. Because it's not real, right? Thank you, Sandy. When the bad actor raises their hand, it's not a good idea. My mods will be on you like a buzzard on a gut wagon. Like, what's the point, right? So now I've got to wait for Twitch on the back end to decipher that these were bots and adjust accordingly. It did that once before. I had a big bot follow, like, I don't know, 6 years ago. and it was like 10,000 bots or something. And it sucked because I was trying to grow my channel. I was trying to figure out like how many new follows am I getting? Like how's the stream going? And I had no metrics because of this big spike. It was really annoying. Yeah, I mean, like, if you're going to raise your hand and say, oh, it was me, I sent the bots. My mods are going to crack their knuckles and then send you on your way. Like, you've achieved nothing. You know? As a matter of fact, I mean, I'll probably end up just reporting the user later. It's crazy how quick this is ripping down my pickaxe. I wouldn't think it would, but I guess it doesn't feel like we're mining a lot because we're mining so fast. I think that's all the outside done. Yeah. Sent a report on the guy. Thanks very much, Sandy. Appreciate it. One less thing I gotta do later. Very kind of you. I mean, folks like that, they just make another account the moment that they get banned or reported or Twitch, you know, blocks them or whatever, permaban. Like it's like whack-a-mole, right? They pop up as fast as they are destroyed. We have to go empty the inventory, and since the sun is up again, we'll go get some quartz. Although, maybe I should wait a little bit, because it is really nice in here when the sun is shining down in it. I can't remember, Sandy. Was it the person that you blocked that came in and told me to eat? Or was it somebody else? Because if it was somebody else, I'll continue to troll them. But if it was that guy, then I should probably eat at some point. What's really funny is that I didn't clue in at first. That when someone said you should probably eat, I was just like, but I'm not hungry. I just had breakfast. I wasn't even thinking about the game. Like, I wasn't thinking about Minecraft at all. Ooh, she's getting deep. That's a big hole. Okay. We need to do... That's a lot of stone. Oh, those are deep slate. Grabbed the wrong one. Oh yeah, Nadili, you thought it was about real life too? Yeah. I'm always hungry too, like that's the thing. Even if I'm not hungry, I will always eat. That was a weird way to say that. I will always accept snacks. Even if I'm not hungry. I just figure I'm gonna be hungry later. I might as well stop that now. Because I don't like being hungry. I also get hangry. It's getting there. It's getting there. I like the fact that we can't see. We're starting to like not be able to see the bottom of it. Like when you look at it, I would love it when it gets to the point where like this whole thing disappears below the perspective of the edge. That'll be cool. I consider myself a bottomless pit as well. Nice. The trick is to not fill the bottomless pit with crap. That's my secret, chat. I'm always hungry. Yeah. Yep. All right. It's almost 10 o'clock. I guess I can keep on digging for a little bit. Might as well get the next 2 layers and then put in another light. Probably the easiest thing to do. Oh, quartz. Hold on. We're going to need some quartz. I need some iron. And we should repair this. That's the other reason we'll do the quartz, because it will repair our gear. Yeah, that does a really good job preparing the pick. Cool. Easy breezy. Yeah, it's nice to be able to repair here. Like I didn't necessarily plan it quite like that, but it's a good way to approach it. Like if you're planning on doing a villager breeder and you're planning on digging a hole, like get those things going before, get the villagers up and running and tradable before you start digging, because you'll be able to repair your stuff a lot faster. It takes a minute to get down here now, which is cool. And I can hear some zombies. So I'll go until I have to put another light. I still, yeah. Oh, more lapis. Cool. I saw a big patch of andesite here somewhere. There we go. Oh, I wonder if we're close to one of the zombie spawners. I don't remember them being this close to the center. He's right there. Two, three. I do need a zombie. You're right. You're absolutely right. We should do that right now. I don't know why I didn't even think about that. I'm not sure. I guess it must be a lush cave. Oh, come on. Wrong way. Ooh, what are we gonna name the zombie? Did I not have string in here? We should probably go check the wool farm. That's probably very full. Thought I had string in one of these. There it is. Two. What do you want to call the zombie? Oak boat. Name tag. Gur-arg. Pardon me. Sorry about that. What do we call these guys? These guys just have numbers, I think. Number 1, number 2. I don't remember the ghast's name. Carrot Man. Let's call the zombie something sci-fi related. What's like a good way to... What's a good droid name for Gur-arg? Is there a number that looks like an A or an R? I feel like R would be a good one. G4 AR6. Sure. Hopefully he didn't despawn. Oh crap. Maybe he despawned. Well, we're prepared now. That wasn't far enough, I don't think, for him to despawn. Stream time is past an hour. Thanks, Cindy. Yeah, I'm just gonna dig down a little bit more. There he is. Oh. Found you, I think. There he is. He's got a sword, too. That packs a punch. There's obviously more than one. Yeah, that's 2 hearts of damage. That's rough. It's an iron sword. There must be a spawner nearby. Must be a weird rendering. The sun must be coming up. Yeah, crap. Alright, I need to go get a little bit of water. I don't think he's exposed to the sun, but I want to make sure he's not. Cool. Got a zombie for our villagers. We'll have to come down and get him with a happy gas. Although, I may have to figure out a way to do that. I don't know if I want to have him have a sword. I might want to use a different zombie. That might be a little bit too much. But at least we have one. I don't know how to get rid of the sword. I think in order to get him to drop it, we'd have to give him a better weapon. Feels weird going this way. He might look more sci-fi as a drowned. That's a good call too, yeah. A spear, then he can't hurt me while being transported? Why wouldn't he be able to hurt me while being transported? Why would a spear be better than... Wouldn't it have more range? There is a spawner nearby because I'm hearing zombies all over the place now. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. I think I've got time for one more level. Plus, I don't want to waste the sunshine. Yeah, we might find other candidates. That's alright. I got lots of name tags for available. Lots of name tags available because I can craft them. I really like that we can craft name tags in the upcoming snapshots. I think that's going to be cool. A lot of stone. Only a little bits of gravel here and there. Normally there's bigger patches of stuff to remove. The first half of this ambient track was good, but now it's getting into the weird kind of like cheap instrumental sounding. Very 80s. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, I guess we'll leave it there. That's fine. Nice. I think that's going to look cool. Imagine that whole thing, or at least like sections of 3, like maybe these 3 bits here, and maybe 2 on the side, all strobing up and down with the pattern of lights. That could be kind of fun. Cool. I am a little overdue for my first break. I do this once an hour, folks. If you're new to the channel, it gives me a chance to grab another cup of coffee, grab a drink. You can grab a friend, grab a snack. We'll be back. And again, we'll be hopefully starting Hightail somewhere around 11 o'clock this morning. I will have to download it and install it, though, so we'll see how long that takes. But I'll be right back. So good news. Hightail was able to download it and install. The countdown on the website still says 36 minutes, so we'll go by that. I said on Twitter that I was going to play at 11 o'clock, so we'll wait for a couple minutes and then jump in. In the meantime, though, I don't know exactly what we could do here for another 30 minutes. I feel like there's probably a few little tasks. We can maybe sort out the next level. I was about to fly up there, and I remembered I've got elevators now. So figuring out what this might look like in terms of flooring and stuff could be cool. I don't think we're going to use diorite. It's probably going to be quartz. I wouldn't mind mapping out maybe some sort of ceiling. This would be hard to sort out, though. It's been so long with this cross in here. I feel like this is the ceiling height that I'm used to, but I never thought about lowering it by a block or two. That would even look like. Well, we could definitely set ourselves up for the future by putting in some dirt platforms over here and these. It's the kind of stuff that has to get done. Move the zombie up. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that zombie. I don't want to kill the villagers. Grab the dirt. We'll do these. I think I'm going to do 2 dirt layers. That'll just eliminate the need to do a drop if we have to do in-floor lighting and stuff. It'll just give us enough room. Oops. That's what I mean. Is the server set to hard? The zombie shouldn't kill them even with a sword, or have I misunderstood something? The server is set to hard. Did I miss any proper follows or any actual people coming in saying hi, Sandy, with that bot follow earlier. I'm scrolling back through. I don't see anything. Kawivia, I think, followed for real. Thanks very much. The last one. Oh, come on. I don't like parkour in Minecraft. Ugh. So close. I probably don't have to worry about the whole room. I'd maybe focus on the middle, but I don't need these either. Yeah, I thought I missed a raid too. That's what I thought had happened. Oh, come on. I just want to use the elevator. Why will you just not work? Cool. Oh, that's great. Appreciate the report. Something else we could do too is before I actually play Hightail, we could just pop in and do a bit of a peruse of the website, read some of the lore. I'm not sure how blind I want to be going in. This seems like a lot of tedious stuff, but man, when you're doing complicated designs with in-floor lighting and you need to work over a space that looks like this, it's worth the few minutes it takes to dump in a couple of layers, because it saves you so much headache later on. The second layer will go a lot faster. What's the purpose of the dirt? It's just something for me to stand on while I build the room, because I don't know what the room is going to look like. I don't know what blocks I want to use, how deep I want to have details in the floor. Like in the other room, I've got a frog light and a glass block, and so there has to be something underneath that for me to place it. There's also this stuff too, so I'm not sure what's happening in these other rooms. Like maybe there has to be 3 or 4 deep. Like I might have to add more subfloor. I don't know. So that's the only real purpose of it. It's just save me some headaches later on. And it's just it's a block we have a lot of. We can easily get rid of it with a shovel. If something despawns, I really don't care. It would look better if I used stone, but and we can insta-mine stone easily as well, but I'm using stone in other parts of the build. It might have actually been a better idea to use stone. It would have looked cooler in the you know, meantime when we haven't yet decided what to do. And like I said, it doesn't really take that long. Not the most interesting stream, digging a hole and placing some dirt, but like, I guess that's the kind of thing that it's nice to show, because anybody that's playing Minecraft on their own at home is just like, how does Joel do all this stuff? You know, if I was doing like edited videos, it's like, no, there's hours and hours of gameplay that go into prepping big builds like this. And like I said, sometimes there's days you log in, you're like, I don't have any creative ideas on what to do next. So the chances of this being andesite or something similar are pretty good. So that's why I'm just doing the bottom 2 layers, because then we're going to have lots of depth to play with. I'm not going to have to worry about suspending features in the air and going underneath and coming back up, and pretty straightforward. Well, that's regular dirt too. Nice. It's a first world problem, but I wish there was a block that you could hold in your offhand that wouldn't be a placeable light block, so that when my stack runs out, it doesn't like place an end rod. It's just a little thing. Not a big deal, but it would be nice to have. I think lesson learned, I'll probably end up doing just the middle section, not all the way to the wings. Like maybe from here in is all that's really needed. Hey, Don Adams, how's it going? Whoops. Are you someone that's looking forward to Hightail? We're going to be playing that in about 20 minutes. Doing well, yeah. Having a good week so far. I had a great conversation on the Spawn Chunks yesterday. Talked about the new baby animals that are coming to Minecraft. We've been talking about the different variety of games that people are playing this year. Someone was interested in Expedition 33. Someone was talking about Final Fantasy 14. I'm going to be playing Hightail. I mean, I'll play it today. Hopefully, if I like it, I'll play it more. I'd like to return to Enshrouded. And what other games do I want to play? That Winter Burrow one looked cool. I like the art for it. Seems pretty straightforward. Pretty chill game. I need to start looking at Lego and seeing what new set I want to pick up for the spring. Or winter, I guess. It's too bad we can't have some automatic gold farming happening in the overworld. I guess I could build a portal. I could build like a portal farm. Do those still work? I know they're slow, but I wouldn't need it to be super fast. Nice. Nice to have that extra stability designing this place now. So like really I don't have to worry about being creative in here. Will not be a pain in the butt. It's nice. Don't know much about Hightail. It's a voxel adventure game. It's meant to be like an RPG focused more on adventures and stuff, but it looks a lot like Minecraft, but with more, I guess you could describe the models as having more polygons. Like they tend to have they look more detailed. Think of like Minecraft mods. It looks like a Minecraft mod, which I don't want to, you know, make it sound like they're not doing something cool, but one more round of quartz before we see what we can do to move on. Like I said, it was like, I knew it was going to be one of those maintenance streams. I guess you can dual wield and repair 2 things at once. That's cool. I thought that putting the iron in might switch my selected item back and forth, but I don't find that all the experience gets to me. I kind of have to wait for it. There was a mod a while ago that I thought was really interesting, and it was meant to be a performance mod. And all it did, it would take all of your experience and it would put it all in one big orb. You didn't have to wait for these little particles to come in. It would just be like, boop, get it all at once. Yeah, if you do bang Hightail in chat, you should get a link to the website, Adams. Yeah, it's a stack and 8 every time we do it. Block of quartz, smooth block. I think it's probably a good time to smelt a couple of these guys. Now we'll have a couple stacks of smooth quartz too. Oh, is it only VIPs? Sorry. Sorry about that. We have to figure out what to put on the top of that. That's going to be hard design. I wanted to make it a crystal, but we'll have to see. So that's where the crystal chasm or the power core is right now. We've got a zombie down there that we can use to reduce the fees on the villagers. I still have to figure out where I'm going to get all the potions and stuff for that. We filled in one of these. So I feel like that's a decent amount of just like behind the scenes progress in terms of what we need to do to make this look cool. Yeah, I definitely like the quartz. It's either that or we have to go dark. Maybe we have to turn this into like a deep slate or something. We'll try some other colors on the other sides. See what it looks like. See what looks best with the copper bulbs. Oh yeah, cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap this up here. Don't go anywhere, folks, because we are going to continue to stream. I just need to start a new VOD, and then we're going to play Hightail. I just need to get Hightail set up in my OBS because until it got installed, I wasn't able to actually do that. So give me a few minutes. I'll be back in just a few to kind of kick off the Hightail stream and see what's up. So the plan is to just get OBS set up for Hightail, and then I'll probably start a new stream with a new timer, and it'll just take me a couple minutes in between to like make sure that Hightail actually works on OBS, and hopefully there's not like an intro cinematic or something, because I'd like to watch that with everybody. But we'll have to see what I can figure out. So yeah, give me, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. I'll be right back.